From fast fashion and flimsy plastic toys to the food you feed your dog, the impact on the planet can be huge. In fact, about 25 to 30% of all the greenhouse gas emissions and environmental impacts associated with meat production are due directly to pet food. And fast fashion type problems are just as much of a problem in the pet industry as it is in the human industry. If we're thinking of disposable items, we're thinking cheap subscription box toys that are made to last, a month at most so that you keep your subscription relevant. Or we're thinking polyester fancy dress outfits your dog wears for little more than one photo opportunity. You dress them up as Santa, you dress them up in a ghost or a pumpkin costume, and your dog really doesn't like it. They have one photo, it then breaks, or it goes in a drawer and gets forgotten about, and you buy a new one the next year. So here are some simple changes that you can make to your dog's life that will really make a difference to the planet if we all take action. And the first step is to consider switching to a diet with less meat in it. For those of you who think that the best diets for dogs are those with really high levels of meat, or even all meat diets, think again. There really are high quality and healthy insect and plant-based diets that are available, and the evidence behind them is growing that they are not only able to sustain a dog, but dogs are able to thrive on these diets. For those of you for who that is a step too far, simply stop overfeeding your dog. The overweight and obesity crisis is reaching record levels. Over 60% of our dogs are classified as either overweight or obese, which means that they are being fed too much. We are typically feeding our dogs at least 10% more than they actually need to be fed. So if we just dial things back a bit, they're going to be healthier because they're going to be leaner, but we're also going to need to produce less food to sustain the global pet population. The next step is to only buy high quality, sturdy toys and accessories that are manufactured from recycled or sustainably sourced materials. We're thinking here like hemp and bamboo, or there are many toys that come from recycled plastics that maybe are kind of ocean plastic origin. If we can use these sustainable recycled products, then we're going to be keeping things out of the landfill. We're going to be reducing that environmental impact. Even better though, or even easier or even cheaper, consider making your own dog toys and food puzzles. There are numerous ones available. I've certainly got a few on my channel. I'll leave a card up here, but just make your own. Your dog is, they don't care about the latest and greatest. They don't care whether you spent 0 cents on it or whether you spent $100 on their toy, as long as they're kind of changed over on a regular basis to keep things fresh. As long as you're spending time with them, they really don't care. Next up, consider using compostable dog poop bags when you pick up after your dog. This might seem like a very small thing to think about, a small change to make that is maybe seemingly insignificant. After all, kind of dog poop bags, they're really thin, it's not much plastic. But if we all made these changes, we're going to be keeping plastic out of landfill. We're going to be reducing the microplastics that are littering our planet, and the impact on your ability to clean up after your dog is absolutely no different. And for more eco-friendly dog feeding tips, check out this video on the pet food revolution with the wonderful Dr. Ernie Ward. A little warning here, it is going to challenge your feeding perceptions, but until the next time, I'm veterinarian Dr. Alex. This is Our Pet's Health, because they're family.